Okie dokie, so we're here doing the KBBL tournament. We're just waiting for getting it sorted. Right, so we will be up against the admin team. So there's two throwers, two runners, two blitzers, and then seven thralls. Right, so while we're waiting for them to get sorted, we'll look at this. So we're going for a cheeky ripper build. Um, they kind of had a bit of a weird um, build where basically if you didn't take a star, you were kind of punished as stunties. So I was planning on just going two trolls and full goblins, but because of their weird build, if you didn't take stars, they'd already built in a star player tax out of your points. So you kind of have to take him. Didn't take a fanatic or fungus just because with this build I can get three trolls and then Ripper will be around all the time as opposed to worrying about the fanatic. We've got Bomber um, with pass and accurate. Dribble Snot's banned in the tournament. We've got a chainsaw, DP Hooligan, two diving tackles, one catch for the throw teammate shenanigans, and a sure hands. So as soon as aKindsir finishes explaining stuff to the rest of his stream, then we can get started on murdering everybody. And having a good time. So we should have vamps first of all, so it's just basically a murder fest. We got 4 matches today, so this will be the first. Kill everything, and then good to go. And then in the rest of our team, we've got Chaos Renegades, which is Crow, and then Dunware when he joins will be Necromantic Horror. And let's have a look. JD White's doing Wood Elves, Tree, two War Dancers, some Catchers, Leader Thrower, 2 Wrestlers, 2 Dodgers, 11, 10, 2. Then we got Super Guard, Necro, Block Werewolf, Block Ghoul, Wrestle Ghoul, and some Zombies. So yeah, I'm quite happy getting the vamps on this one. I can murder my way through the team and hopefully they don't just hit no gaze everything. But we're going to be one of the last to start who needs to make sure that everybody else in the competition gets past their problems. So obviously for this he's got 2 bench, 3 rerolls, 4 rerolls. No tackle though, 1 block and frenzy. So we got a reasonable chance of causing a fair bit of mayhem with this lot. Really it's just going to depend on how well our 1 and 9s go and our 1 and 27s with Ripper. There's Dunware joining. So he's got more violence, less guard. Same bench, same rerolls. And then block guard, leader, and then some shenanigans, bit fouling. Renegade Goblin, bit of a traitor, but we'll let him go because he's on our side. But yep, ultimately, just see what we can do about murdering these vamps. These guys could come in handy. We'll be doing a lot of fouling, and obviously we'll use him on defense, him on offense. We got two bribes as well. See what we can do. Okay, so he's almost ready, he's just getting through the last of the messages. So as a team tournament, it's going to be the overall points for the round plus some special points. Let's just go over those just so I can remember them. It'll be 30 points for a win, 10 points for a draw, 3 points for touchdown diff of more than 2, 3 points for clean sheet, no touchdowns against you, 2 points for causing 5 or more casualties, that's where we'll be aiming, and 2 points for 1 turn touchdown per game, which is also where we'll be aiming. But you can only get that special point once. So yeah, that'll be in the case of draws, but as it's a team game, we don't necessarily have to win. Not losing is best, so we can help out the team. But depending on how the other matches are going, depends on how much we need to push for wins and things like that. Just unfortunately, we're going to be one of the last in just because aKindsir has got to do all the admin on the other teams. We can't really check in on the other players. We don't know when they're getting going. Then we'll have another game at 4, another game at 6, and then another game at 8. So we'll get the whole thing done today. just the little bit of waiting at the start. I mean, ideally, we're just going to want to be murdering people with that. There's a fair amount of dodge on his team, but we should be able to smash through his thralls pretty reliably with Ripper 3Ds. And then anything that survives, we can follow up with that. Without too much tackle or mighty blow on his team as well, we should survive reasonably well. And these diving tackles should be able to form a screen near the ball. As long as we can layer our stuff, he shouldn't be able to just hypnogaze all the way through. We will be a little bit light on rerolls. We'll be relying on the leader and this one to do the job. But most things have a built-in reroll anyway. As long as we can keep the 1 in 27s from absolutely ruining our life, we should be okay. We've got a lot of bench as well, so even if he does take out some goblins, we should have plenty waiting to go. But all of this will be some good experience for when we run the Stunty World Cup in a couple of months. See whether it's better to try and smash out a load of it on one day or run it over a couple of weeks. We might do it over a couple of weeks. It's probably easier to do a couple of Swiss rounds where people can organise a match a week, just so it doesn't get too intense. Because if we get enough people, there should be 5 or 6 rounds to do, and we can't really blast everybody over a whole weekend. That'd be quite nuts. Let's give some random stuff to our trolls. Give them a shiny arm. That'll do. Give the bomber some stuff as well while we're here. Cover him in dynamite. While we're waiting for the last people to show up in the tournament. Get all the custom goblin stuff on the go. Since we have all of the goblin stuff, we might as well show some of it off. Since he's got short hands, give him the shiny hand. Goblin. Alright, so everybody's nice and custom. Alright, now we're just waiting on aKindsir. Those two are in already. Let's go have a quick look. Already doing some damage on the wood elves. Just waiting on one player apparently. So we're going to have to go reasonably quick in these matches as well, just so we don't draw again to next round. But while he's doing that, let's have a look at what Krell's doing. Oh, Chaos Renegade's already rumbling down the pitch. Ooh, use a reroll and falls down. So Krell has a bit of a chance here. See if he's able to do anything. Against Randy Tanner, he's done some good stuff in the past. Let's see what we're gonna get. Rat Egg do anything. Four plus, 3 plus, 3 plus. Okay, so we've got to wait for a reserve player to take up, so we're going to have a little bit of watching to do. Two dice takes him down with the thrower. Ogre went stupid. Troll giving the ghost a bit of a smash in the face. Could do a Let's go see how Dunware's match going. We're going to be here for a while from the looks of it. While they sort out a replacement for one of the teams. Down goes the War Dancer. He's probably going to get stamped on. Trees on the ground, nice. If they come down here, could be a good little way to get rid of that tree and ignore it forever. So both our matches seem to be going reasonably well. It looks like he's going to foul this War Dancer. He's the tackle one, so it makes sense. But yeah, in this setup, a lot of the teams actually ended up with more team value than stunties, so you kind of had to take a star player just to even it out, which was not something that I was trying to do. I wanted to go just plain stunties. But yeah, if you didn't, you got quite heavily penalised. Other people ended up with a lot of stats and skills that you didn't. Right, seems like they're just getting ready for it. Right. Right, I've got to go. Get out here. Ooh. See if this GFI works first. Oh, ho, ho, snakes. Right, let's get out of that, and then let's go into here and get spinning. Right, here we go. Skip through this. Drop out of aKindsir's chat just so I don't listen. Here comes Ripper. Ooh, and we'll definitely receive that ball. Thank you very much. Obviously, we want to murder as much as we can. These blitzers, 6, 8 for those runners, 6 for them. Strength 4, strength 4, strength 3. Doesn't have a Vargeist. These guys will be a bit of a pain. I want to kill this guy as quickly as possible. Take a re-1 away from him. Right. Get him off. Put him there, just so that we can get the assist and then have people to move. Get him off, save him for the 1 turn. in case there's any blitz shenanigans. Right. Let's have a go, see what we can do then. Oof, that's terrible. Right. So we'll bring these guys back. The dive and tackle. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to want to safeguard the ball, especially against these high edgy dodge pieces. Get the power, bring it back here. Hey, one removal already. That's what I like to see. Frenzy pieces there, so we don't want to go too far. There's another 3 dice. It's another pow. Pop him in front of the trolls. And another removal. Excellent. Okay, does that sound a little bit better, Lemire? Okay. Right. So, we've got that going on. Come down, grab this, come back up here. Ooh, immediately. Sure hands paying off, that's what I like to see. See if we can get rid of another guy. Just a stun. Right, 2 removals, 1 stun, and then we've got the rest of it. Does that sound a little bit better for you, Lamumu? Let me know if it's not. So there's not much we can do to stop these guys. They can come round, but we've got these guys down here, so we can get back up and form a bit of a cage. If he brings this guy round, he's getting a chainsaw or a rippering, and then a foul. Hypno gaze is a thing. Switches off dodge, but he's got block anyway. So it looks like we'll smash this guy and then come back over here. This makes it a bit threatening with these guys, but we've got plenty of trolls and stuff to go. Tag them all up. There's a bloodlust, so he's going to have to eat one of his own players. Probably this guy down here. Let's hope we get another removal. No worries, thanks for telling me that it was a little bit quiet. Just a stun. That's 2 plus Hypnogaze these days, that's a pain in the backside. Right. That's a bit of a problem. Okay. So ideally we're going to want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. So we need to get some of these guys involved. Figure out a way to murder him. Alright, we're going to do it with Ripper, just so that we can get him out of the way. And push him down here. Right, we got Sneaky Git and 2 bribes. So get rid of this guy quick. Bonk him down. Get off the pitch. There goes his leader. Takes our reroll. I'll take that. Ooh, he's already used his Apo. That's nice. Alright, time to layer up some people. Activate him, pop him in here. We do have a problem that these guys might just be able to hypnogaze those two, but we are kind of in a bit of a spot. Would mean that you'd have to dodge through this tackle zone here to surf him. If he comes up here, he's going to push him up that way. Still a bit dangerous, but we are up against vampires. He's used his Apo, so hopefully we can get some... Oh, I forgot to stand that guy up. That was a bit stupid. Failure. Reroll. So this is a dodge, but you can do it. This one can get there with GFIs. Oof, that's nasty. Okay, so he's used almost all of his things. There goes the sure hands. KO'd guy. Ball into the centre of the park. That is super bad times for me. Gets it and gone. Right, we're going to need to step up the murder then. There's not much we can do to get that ball back. Yeah, it's double air protection, but unfortunately he used a lot of rerolls and just wandered straight through. So we can get down there and 2 dice the ball. Gonna chainsaw this guy. He's the thrower. Take him out. stun on him. Get the foul in. He's not going to get there. Keep these guys locked down. Take out their thrower. Just a stun again. Boo. Get the GFI on the go. Excellent. And roll some dice. Right, so we got all the thralls away from him. Hopefully, he's got one reroll left. He's going to have a little bit of bad luck. These guys will be on a 4+ with dive and tackle. Oh, he's got it, and the pals. Alright, score for the Vamps. There's not much you can do when it's a deep kick. You can't really get your team back to do it, and he uses all of his. Oh, and a failure on the bribe. Double one on the bribe. Oh, brutal. There goes our saw and both our bribes. That's a terrible start. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of an uphill struggle this match. Just let the other guys in the team know how it's going. Alright, so that's a pretty terrible start with it. We're going to have to do the same setup again. He doesn't have kick, so that was a bit of a fluke. Can't really risk it happening again. Oh, I put the bomber on. Yeah, I'll leave that. Okay. 4, 5, 6. So we can get up to here. So do the easy 3 dice first. Just a stun. Lots of stuns. Pretty unfortunate. Just a push. Another 3 dice in. Goes stupid. That's fine. He's still stuck where he is. Sure hands, proven value again. That's what I like to see. So we get rid of this thrall. No, we can't. Another stun. Tons of stuns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, let's see if we can actually equalize this game. We've got Ripper as well, so if we get into a lot of bother, we can just lob a person. Fails the thing. He doesn't have a ton of rerolls to just blast through my team. So we're hoping. Alright, so that's that group out of the way. Shouldn't be able to just blast through our entire team, same as he did last time. And if he gets some Bloodlust rolls, this is. The blitzers are 3+. Oh, so many good hypno rolls. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, at least there's a Bloodlust. And a straight POW as well. Nightmare. And straight KO again. God damn it. Right, and then it fails. Okay. So, take him out with a 3 dice. Straight into a 1 again. Nightmare. POW out of the way. Okay. What's his strength? 4 is his 3. Three dice in with Ripper. Get the POW. Ooh. See if regen keeps him out. Nope. It's getting all of the dice. Damn, damn, damn. This guy doesn't have dodge or block. It's 2, 3. Gets the ball. POWs him down. Alright, we can still get in trouble from this way, but we'll guard it off this way and see what we can do. This troll double stupid already, and it's pretty painful. That regen is frustrating. KO every hit, double send off. So we're going to want to try and get a bit of a cheeky. We got 3 turns. He does have an option to hypno him and then come straight through. Ooh, fails, that's good. So he's still going to Hypno Gaze and then bite him. Get a nice removal, hopefully. Nope, just a stun. So many stuns. Alright. Just a push. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a chance going. Two plus Hypno is pretty annoying. Pounds him down. That's fine. Right. So Hypno's all over the place. Let's see, what can we do? If we can remove this guy, we can hand off to him, pop up, throw, and leg it. And we're away from all this nonsense. What can we do? That's a lot of dice. He's done there. If I can buy another round in here. It's 2 dice and I need a 5 or a 6. I need a 6 actually. God damn it, that troll again. Oh, so many very stupids. Activate him. Stay there. Don't screw up this dodge. Oh, and a 1 and 9 followed by 1 and 9, so nothing was going to happen there. Yikes! Yeah, it's a whole lot of terrible dice on this one. Like, the problem is like both the Vamps and Goblins are both RNG heavy teams. So if you roll badly, like I've been, and he rolls well, like he's been, like they both excel. Well, he's going to do incredibly well, and I'm going to do incredibly badly. So this is all whether he just rolls. If he doesn't get the knockdown here, gets it straight away. And then catches the ball. Ugh. On his Vamp, who's still got move left. So yeah, my team's just getting powed to pieces. the idea here was move that guy out of the way, come around, hand it off to him. Ripper could come up, throw it down here, and he'd be off. But it is a tournament team. Yeah, so basically blitz that guy out of the way, so it's a 3+ to hand off to him. So he blitzes him out of the way. Got to KO, so that's a removal at least. And then I could hand off to him on a 3+. Ripper comes to there, throws him on a 3+. I have a reroll for the landing, and then I can be up here out of the range of his vampires and the thralls. But unfortunately, terrible dice do terrible things, and can't do much about it. So we need a backup plan, which is kill everything. So in the second half, we can try and get some points back. Yeah, the dice have been pretty terrible. But that's the thing with goblins, the least forgiving of the team. So when things start going badly, like you don't have any super players to get anything back with, you just get smashed. But we're in a tournament, so if I can try and keep this close, it won't screw over the other two people who are doing reasonably well at the moment. That one fails. So we're going to try and kill all of his thralls. Doesn't have tackle. Right. So let's get this to free up Ripper. Smash this guy down. No luck hurting him. See if we can snipe him with a dive and tackle. Looks like he's scattered down here. Keep that. Oh, there's all my good dice. Killing my person. Fair enough. There goes a dive and tackle. Give him an escape route, so I moved Ripper up. Alright, that's him. At least those dodges are working alright. There we go. Alright, bit of a goblin swarm. Let's see if we can get lucky. If we can stop it being 2-0, that's at least a little bit of a bonus. Oh, well, never mind. Both of those hypnogazed. No fails on his bloodlust, no fails on his hypnogazers. Passes that, gets the POW. And another score. Nightmare start. Yeah, now that it's backed, because it was 3+, then they moved it down to 2+, and 2+ is, as you've seen, pretty obscene. Lost the... Oh no, bomber comes back. Nice. Right. And yeah, no damage at all. His regens worked as well. We can go for one turn just to get a few points. Right. Let's see what we can do. Right, so we'll go for the one turn just to try and get some points back on the board. We're still doing okay. That's a bit of a problem. They just instantly died. Right. So here's a bit of a cheeky setup. Right, what we're going to do... If it goes too far back, we are stuffed. But what we want, one of these two trolls can take him out. That's a 3 dice block. We can, if it goes over to one of the sides, we can pop these guys onto this guy. And then push him out, and then Ripper can come up and throw him, and we've got an easier time going through the sides here. We want to be doing Ripper with the throws, that's why it's not doing a block. This guy's the catch, because he'll be furthest up. And then we got less rerolls needed. Oh, it's those guys. But basically anywhere down here, and we can't do it. As I was saying, anything as well. So anything that can be going wrong is basically going wrong. Bring these guys up. So we're on to doing damage. Right. We use the non-leader in case he 1 in 27s and kills himself. Still just stuns. Pop him up here. Set up for the troll. That's fine. Right, there goes the Thrall at least. We're going to foul with the non-hooligan, just because we've got the bench to do it and we don't want our hooligan to get sent off on a unlucky roll, because we've got no bribes to keep him around. Wouldn't have made any difference anyway. So all he'll need to do is a speedy score, and we'll be 3-0 down. So there's not much I can do to come back from this. So we're going to have to hope the other guys are getting wins or draws. Alright, so he's going to get a hit on him. No block though. Doesn't need it. Every hit's a POW. Let's hope the hooligan survives. Just a stun. Good enough. I can take that. So down 2-0 at the half. That's pretty painful. Alright, let's see what we can do. We've got a bomber, so there is a chance for some shenanigans. Put the catch off just because we want to save him for the 1-turns. Right. So, on this side we've got the hooligan next to the diving tackle, because I'm assuming he's going to come down here to hit him. So we want him on this side, because if he's got his players over here, we'll bomb this side, and we want the hooligan's dirty presence to screw them over. Sure hands for recovery, Ripper off the line in case we get a blitz or something that he can throw a guy into the backfield or do the hit. Trolls on the front line just to scare him off. His KO didn't come back, so he's down a person. So 10 people. But I'm expecting throws at the back, runners on the side, and he'll just quick score. But unless we get some absolutely insane damage and he gets some bad dice rolls, he's got 4 rerolls, so he's going to be able to blast it through again. Okay. Ooh, blitz, that's what I like to see. Right. Gotta go for broke. No rerolls. Passes it. Alright, we're under the ball. If he doesn't get them down, tie up them. Off we go. Catches the ball as well. Excellent. So, if he doesn't get us down, we have a chance to score. That's why I used Rippers. Reroll. Hypnogaze. Fails. Reroll. Oh no, not rerolling it. Still getting pals every time he swings. That's frustrating. Hopefully no pals up here. And he's used all his pals down here. Well, that's 3 dice for this guy. Just going with 3 dice with him. Ace. So we are in with a chance, lads. Ripper can have saved the day. With a cheeky throw. Not fussed about that, I'll just be stunty dodging out. Failed almost no bloodlusts. So dodge, dodge, dodge. Crazy dice on a bloodlust. So if he fills in that square there, another pow. Finally fails one. It's not going to make any difference because you can still get up there and bite him. Oh, he just let it end. Okay. Can't fill that square, so can't chain push him through. Because that's a GFI and then a double GFI for the troll. Which is way too much rather than just going for the run. So let's get these guys up. Get him in there. Just pushes. Tag him up. Put him here so we can threaten over there if the vamps do go that way. Alright, risk it for a biscuit. Off we go. Boom. Right. Alright, not lucky enough to keep the bomb again. So, we want... chuck him in there, so if they run away, at least they've got to deal with that. Gonna need some safeties. In case of vamp nonsense. Because again, I'm guessing they're just going to go for the score. Same sort of setup. So if I put these guys up here, it's easy to just run round with his people, push them out, and then have quite a bit blocking them. At least if they're down here, they've got an option to get back involved. Ooh, nice deep kick. High kick, so he's got something to do it. Doesn't catch it though. That's what I like to see. Ooh, and it's spicy behind him. So, let's see what we can do about this. Alright, pressuring down the field. So he's likely the target. Finally fails a bloodlust. Still going to do the hypno gaze and then bite this guy. Gets the hypno gaze. Just a stun. He's been so lucky on his injury rolls. Another POW. Had an insane amount of those. This guy is going to get hypnogazed. Or not. Right, it's a bit of a pain. Right, get rid of this guy. Still a stun. Get him on. Ripper can get in on the ball instead. Third teammate. See if we can't assassinate him. No, we will. Yeah, you did. Well, it wasn't a 1-0 turn, but basically, I got under the blitz. He couldn't take him down, and I dodged in for the score. tie up all of that lot. Alright, let's hope he gets some bad dice this turn, as I just used up a load of good ones. Yeah, Ripper had to use his once per half reroll, which works on a blitz, no other reroll will. Landed him up there, he landed on the floor, survived the armor roll, up, GFI, under the ball, caught it, took a 3 dice blitz, and the reroll, got pushed out, surrounded by vamps, dodge out, and score. So we have the tiniest glimmer of hope, but again we're relying on him to do some bad dice. He's on diving tackle, but there's a chance that he can get him off. At least this hypnogaze will be with a roll. But we're kind of wishing for a snake. More pals. More pals. Sure Hands gets KO'd every time he gets hit, but keeps coming back though, fair play to him. And then, unless he fails a dodge, that's a score. There he goes. 3-1. We'll have to check out the dice logs at the end, but his dice have been pretty obscenely good so far. We're going to have to do the silliness again. We need to kill off some of these thralls, otherwise there's not going to be anything stopping him. Just running more scores in. So we've got some people that can come back, swap you. Right. Get him down. Pop him here. Ugh, dub skulls. How bad are we positioned? That. Smash. Gotta try a cheeky reroll. No, triple skull. Awesome times. Into a stun. Cool. Okay. So he's going to come through here. We're saving the hooligan to come foul and then bring these guys back down here. But we have... if we can get it to this catch guy, Ripper can still get a throw on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Punch him out here, and these guys to retrieve it. At least he fails that. So we'll still have dodge. And more pals. Yeah, just the sheer amount of pals is making this quite difficult, but it's just the first round, so we can take a bit of goblin damage and come back again. Fails the bloodlust. 4 games in the tournament. Right. So he's still there. So we can't get our trolls because of that double one and the stun. We can't. That's a 5 to pick up. That's crazy dice. Right. We have a tiny, tiny option, which we're going to have to go for because we are totally boned on everything. So, finally got rid of one of those. Right. We come here. No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. Okay. Do him, block him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So. Okay. Push is fine. That's terrible. Right. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, at least it's in the middle of my players. Yep, taking that out as an option. Let's pops him out and he can pick up that ball and bugger off. Two plus, and off. But this is part of the vampire thing. If the dice are going well for you, it's a bucket of dice. If your dice go well, like, it's going to be a good time. So I can at least get a dice on him there with some goblin dodges. So the other two in my team got draws. So this win gets them the win. There's nothing we can do about that. Hypnogaze. Yeah, he's only failed one set of blocks really, and that allowed me to get a touchdown, but everything else has been pals in that. Well, it looks like our Chaos Renegades got 64% on Animal Savagery, 62% on Bonehead, so they got absolutely wrecked as well. No fails, easy times. But yeah. Clear a space if I can get the ball back. I've got another guy we can throw to. He's out of range. Nope. 1 and 9 dodge into armor break. Yep, that's pretty much the end of that. I think the trolls have been okay afterwards, but the start where I got all of those ones, followed by this down here. Oh, there's his first dub skull. Just a push. I think the game was still expecting those to be my dice. But at least I got a score, so he doesn't get the clean sheet points at least. Another score. He's down some players now, but it's not going to make any difference. We're still on a full team. But we've got no rerolls. He's got no rerolls. But it's 4-1, so even with the best of it, we can't do anything about that. Right. Okay, so 3 dice. Finally getting some work on the Kaz. Might be able to get some bonus points. You could have started on the trapdoor, that would have been terrible. Ugh, 1 and 9 already. Oh, I have to eat it. Yeah, thanks for watching Lumimu. Good. Like, have a nice night's sleep. The rest of it will be up on YouTube and in the town anyway, so you'll be able to catch up on them or see it on Twitch. But hopefully they won't be as terrible dice as this. More pals. Then he will hypnogaze this guy. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, 9, 10. You can get right down here. Yep. Doing the easy leap. Felses. Hypnogaze. Okay. Okie dokie. Stand him up. Gotta try and get 5 Kaz. See if we can't get Kaz. Gets the pal. Gets it. No need for catch. Kaz this guy. Still no Kaz, just another KO. Now we're getting some removal dice when it's too late. And stuns himself. Okie dokie. So we've got one more turn to get a Kaz. More pals. Absolute crazy amount of pals. It's almost half his bloody dice. Grabs it, throws it down to him. KO. Nice. Right. So 4, we need 9. 2, 3. So we have a chance to get there, but that's crazy amount of dice, so we'll save that till the end. Bring him around here for a follow-up troll hit. Do not need the follow-up troll hit. Don't KO him. Excellent. Can't really make it any more than that if I still want to try the cheeky throw at the end. Not a Kaz. It's the ball. No. Okay. Right, let's go see how terrible those dice were. Oh, that was painful dice. The MVP, 2 Kaz on him, Kaz on the other troll, a touchdown. His armor was crazy. Bloodlust was insanely good. 63 successes, only 11 fails. He only had 1 snake in the game. 19 pals. That's crazy. Just to get 19 pals more than your pushes in total. 15 of those, but it didn't matter because everything was up here. Catch. That's reasonable. Dodge 100%. Hypnogaze 26 to 9, and those ones were the ones he didn't care about. Pickups, really stupid, was pretty good. Absolutely wrecked. That was his snake at the end, which didn't make any difference. And a ton of failed throws teammates. Still got good pals as well. That was a match of pals. But that was all at the end, sadly. So, we got some stuff there. Right, the next match should be starting reasonably quickly as well. So that went as pretty much as bad as it could have gone. Now we've got to wait for the next one. So I'm going to end this stream here so we can turn it into different matches. So I'll end this stream here and then we'll pick it up again in a few minutes when the next round is done, so it just saves people watching dead screen for 20 minutes. So I'll see you guys in a bit.